With the thief being Ryan Crotty, back in 2013 at the Aviva, the Irish were robbed of their first win against the All Blacks. And here today, the Irish get their 29th shot at trumping arguably the best sporting team in the world. Hello and welcome to a sold-out 61,500 Soldier Field for the first of the 4-match end-of-year tour where the All Blacks play visitor to Ireland. Going through that Ireland pack in the front row, Jack McGrath, Rory Best and Tag Furlong, Donica Ryan and Devon Toner to round out the tight forwards. CJ Stander plays at 6, the former South African under-20 captain. Geordie Murphy, Jamie Heaslip, the incumbent at number 8. Colin Murray and Johnny Sexton pair yet again in the halves. Robbie Henshaw and Jared Payne in the midfield, and at the back, Simon Zebo, Andrew Trimble and Rob Carney. The reserves, Sean Cronin, Cian Healy, Finlay Beelum to cover the front row, Alton Delane and Josh van der Vlier, with Kieran Marmion, Joey Carberry and Gary Ringrose. I welcomed you just before to Soldier Field, but we now welcome the All Black team with Bradley Richardson.
Yes, thank you, Jake. And number 1, Joe Moody. Number 2, I've mispronounced it as Dance Coles. Number 3, Owen Franks. Number 4, Patrick Tui Pelotu. Number 5, Jerome Kano. Number 6, Liam Squire. 7, Sam Kane. And rounding out the forward pack, the captain, Kieran Reid. Into the backs, Aaron Smith, Bowden Barrett. In the midfield, Ryan Crotty and George Mawala. In the back 3, Julian Savia, Waisaki Naholo and Ben Smith. Into the reserves, 16, Cody Taylor. 17, Ufa Tuanga Fasi. 18, Charlie Faumuina. 19, Scott Barrett. 20, Adi Savia. 21, TJ Perenara. 22, Aaron Cruden. And 23, Malachi Fekitoa.
All important conditions. Ben Brownlee.
Yeah, it's a sunny day down here. It's a bloody good day for rugby, you know. We're going to have a bit of running rugby. I mean, I can guarantee you there'll be some players out there with their moulds on because this ground is firm and they don't want to get some sore feet. I expect as the day progresses to get a little bit dewy, maybe a bit of wind to swirl around in the stadium. But in all, the weather's great. But you know what's more important than the weather? Rugby. Rugby's more important than the weather.
Well, you heard it here first from Ben Brownlee. Rugby is more important than the weather. The scoreboard has ticked over here at Soldier Field to 0-0, signalling we're almost ready for this one. We've got some pretty key matchups between these two teams. Clearly, Rob Carney, Ben Smith at the back of the packs today at number 15.
Can we really call that a matchup, though? I mean, in the day, they could be like 50 metres away from each other at all times.
Well, it will be interesting to see how they play. And it also is interesting, I was trying to point out to Ben before, but they didn't show it. Ireland, in fact, did a bit of a different sort of formation. They did almost 2 circles to face the haka. Quite a bit strange. You haven't seen that before.
Is that them trying to, their tactic to try and get some points on the board today?
It may well be.
I really think that's all they should be aiming for. Well, no higher.
We take a look at the match officials. TMO Rowan Kitt from England, and assistant referees Luke Pearce of England and Ben Whitehouse of Wales. The referee making his first appearance in an All Black match is Matthew Raynel of France. Someone who did not referee last year at the Rugby World Cup, but now come in after Chris Pollock has kicked the bucket of his refereeing career.
I think kick the bucket of his refereeing career is a bit harsh. I think he's just decided
more like
to retire.
The pee and the whistle came out or something like that.
But he's still refereeing. He's just not professional anymore.
Yeah, he's just in Hawke's Bay, just refereeing some club stuff. Sexton puts boot to ball and we're underway here at Soldier Field. We're at 5 seconds on the clock and she's all bloody go. It's quite a strange setup here. It's a bit strange to see the painting on the field, Ben, only good for a bird's eye view and not for the television stand.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? It's different.
Why is there a giant line that runs down about 7 metres in?
Probably no, because if you look, it's actually the markings of a gridiron field.
Yes, it is too. Rory Best about to throw the first line out of the game. The captain of Ireland today, very experienced man himself. He throws in. She's a bit wonky, but ref says carry on. and he does a bit of a sidestep around the players to get to the next ruck, the referee. But now we go to Murray. Off to this is hard to watch because it's pretty hard to see the players. Penalty to Ireland, and boom shakalaka. Matthew Ray now puts his arm in the air and wants a high five from Conor Murray. He won't give it to him, but I can tell you Johnny Sexton might give him 3 points.
Interesting fact about Johnny Sexton is that he was actually the highest paid rugby player in the world a couple of years ago until Dan Carter decided to move away from New Zealand and actually basically put Sexton out of a job.
Sorry to cut you off, Ben. Interestingly, they've gone for the kick for touch. Is that a sign that they've already conceded defeat to the All Blacks?
It's still 0-0, so I wouldn't say so. Just personally, we do have a new feature of the scoreboard today, the clock. So just do apologise if Bradley stuffs it up.
Probably
stuffs up quite a lot of other things in terms of the score. Lost backwards in the maul after the line out is Ireland, but now Rory Best takes it off. Here we go. She's exciting here at Soldier Field. The crowd is just very excited. And another penalty saves Raynell for rolling away was non-existent by the All Blacks. I think it was Joe Moody, in fact. And well, an all European refereeing team today, Ben. What are your thoughts on the selection?
Personally, I don't agree with AR2 Ben Whitehouse. I've seen he's had some issues in the past, like can't tell. He didn't realise that a punch actually has to hit someone.
Yeah.
Or that a late tackle isn't directly after the ball's been...
If you throw a punch and it misses someone, does nothing happen?
If it doesn't connect, well, you get penalised for being an idiot pretty much because you're a terrible puncher, I'd say.
What if he's just a good dodger?
Then Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Well, talk us through this kick, Ben.
Yeah,
how long out? You've got some better...
let me just run out there with my measuring tape and I'll measure it out for you.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, I'm not that fast. And I'll probably get kicked out of the ground. But anyway, I reckon it's about 25 metres on the angle.
Well, it goes up, puts the boot to the ball, and it looks like Pearce and Whitehouse say that can be 3 points to the green machine, the Irish, and it's 3-0 here at Soldier Field. Only 3 minutes gone, and the Irish are ahead.
In the spirit of one of America's national sports, American football, that kick was good. It's good. Interesting thing. The All Blacks are now debuting a bit of new kit this game.
Yes.
They've redone their new jersey to be black reinforced is what they're marketing it as. It's a tougher jersey.
Isn't that what they marketed it as last year and the time before that? And
No. Before that it was Force of Black.
Ah.
It was Force of Black.
Well, we're back underway, and Ben Smith decides to leap into the air like off a trampoline and catches the ball beautifully. Bowden Barrett now, they swing it wide, and I think someone with black descent has made a break. It looks like Severe, and he's passed it off, but it's lost backwards. Gets up! And we're going to go to the TMO for sure. Rowan Kitt's going to get into the game, but George Moala is going to get the first try of the match for sure.
It was
Look at that,
good.
I stopped the time perfectly.
I think someone's going to blaze it at that. Anyone get that?
Yeah, I did.
420.
Thanks to the commentators' sponsor of water today, our official beverage of the commentators, up for PYJAMA. Well,
How did you
Wait,
get
are we
water
sponsored by water?
yeah, we're sponsored by water, free water.
Shouldn't we actually be drinking water then?
Quite. Well, it looks like it went backwards off number 6 for the Irish, CJ Stunder, and I would not be surprised if the All Blacks to get on the board. What an amazing run from Waisaki Naholo.
Wow.
Why didn't he give it earlier?
Well, it's his 9th cap to date. The Taranaki man, he played in the semi-final against, I think it was, who bloody well was it? Auckland? No, not Auckland. Taranaki semi-final, I've forgotten.
Ooh.
But yeah, we are at the TMO, remember. The Alls are out. And, well,
Do the Americans know what a TMO is?
probably not.
Because their bloody referral systems are crazier than bloody
Raynell.
one-arm bricklayer.
Raynell is talking.
Aren't they just
in a
Talking
wooden
to
area.
Rory Best now. He's trying to explain something. Rory Best is not happy. As Raynell says, try Bradley Richardson, put 5 on the board.
Don't forget.
I'll time on.
Well, a try says Rowan Kit. And the All Blacks are on the board. They struck back with a brilliantly worked try through way of the brilliance of Waisaki Naholo. He is a thief in the night, and I'm not referring to his skin colour.
Yeah, he's Jake, why are you so mentioning people's skin colours so much?
I've
today?
done it
It's just-
twice today, and I'm happy.
The game hasn't even been going for 5 minutes.
Misconversion by Bowden
No,
Barrett.
that's not a surprise.
And, he's continuing his horrible form.
Was it horrible when that's the only form you've got?
Truth. Preach it. Truth. Simon Zebo wasn't able to tackle there, and CJ Stunder a little bit to blame as well. But nonetheless, pleasing. The Irish faithful at Soldier Field. Kicked off by the Irish, and looks like the All Blacks finally find the ball after somewhat of a disruption, but they have it at the back of the ruck now. Aaron Smith returns. His last match was 10th September rather, in the fortress of FMG Stadium against the Pumas. Sevilla off on the left-hand side of the field now. Smith works it right.
Do you guys think that Soldier Field has disabled toilets?
Just a clarification for Joe. This is the All Blacks team, not the New Zealand Maori team.
Yes, New Zealand Māori played yesterday, and they really did smash the USA Eagles, much to the disappointment of our co-commentator Bradley Richardson.
Isn't it awkward how there's probably more Māoris in the All Blacks team than there is in the New Zealand Māori team?
Touche. Ireland make a break, but not big enough. Rory Best plays halfback in a beautiful pass. He may have missed his calling in as a position there, and Murray holds it at the back. He goes right eventually and finds Sexton. A little 1-2 shimmy, and he gives it off to Henshaw. We haven't seen much of Henshaw in this game yet, but we find him eventually. He finds himself yet again at the position,
he's
and
That's the yellow card.
Yellow card may be coming very shortly, or a check from the TMO to interfere with this game, and, it's a bit interesting, that one.
I think it looked worse than it was. I only saw one leg in the air, not two.
My finger's ready for the time off.
Well, I think we're all ready for the time off, except for the referee. Jerome Kane, I think, was infringing there, but not the one who did do the tip tackle.
Wait, was that Jerome Kano wearing a number 4?
Yes, Jerome Kano should be actually wearing number 5, but...
What the
according to
hell
my
is this
commentary
cameraman
sheet-
doing? Jesus.
But, Jerome Kano...
Time is off, guys.
Time is off, correct. TMO, Bradley Richardson, you called it. The checks come eventually, and we're going back to Rowan Kit. I think we're going to know Rowan Kit pretty well. We're going to know what he likes to eat for dinner, what beverage he likes after this game, if he interferes anymore.
Do you know what I think the beverage he likes will be?
No.
Water. PYJAMA New Zealand brings you the All Blacks vs Ireland, sponsored by water.
Brilliant sponsor. Would just like to shout out the corporate people at Water for helping us out. Right now, he has quite short shorts on today, Ben Brownlee. Something you're quite used to.
Yeah, I've got some long legs, some long getaway sticks. My getaway sticks are quite white and pasty, and but my shorts are short. I tell you what though, his shorts will not be falling down. As a former Test match water boy, I can definitely say that those shorts have grip on the waistband that makes them hard to fall down.
Yeah, well, on more pressing matters, Jake, can I please have a chocolate fish?
Sponsored by water.
Chocolate fish sponsored by Water for today's match. Well, it looks like they don't have any angles. No, they don't. In fact, Rowan Kit's decided to have a look for himself without referring it to the big screen for Raynell to have it crack. And the only real question here is what colour is going to come out of this. And well.
I think it might be a red.
If it's a
Kieran
red,
Reid.
he's not reffing another test match.
Yeah, no, he's not.
If it's a red, he's not reffing another test match.
Not the greatest of tackles. But you must preserve the safety of the players here. And a yellow card given. And well, they'll go down to 14 men due to the brain fade of the number 1, Big Joe Moody, in his 21st cap for the All Blacks.
You know, that just really showed a lack of humility by the All Blacks.
Speaking of Māori All Blacks, Joe Moody is himself actually a Māori All Black. That refers to your comment back then before, Ben, that there may be more Māoris in the All Black team than in the Māori All Blacks.
Question, how is Ben May a Māori All Black?
Oh, he has a Māori tattoo. That might be the reason. On his shoulder.
My cousin has a Māori tattoo.
Yeah, but
he's not Māori.
That must mean he's Māori.
He's not. I don't think.
Well, after a line out, after a kick for touch, they get a rolling maul going, and geez, this is unstoppable.
Oh, it's just
Much
got
like
stopped.
the Holocaust, although it will come to an end eventually.
Oh, God.
Or will it? Bloody Nora, advantage comes, says Ranell, and we're going to work something off the back, but lost ball, they'll come back for the penalty, illegal sacking of the maul. A bit too late on that one with the All Blacks, and well, Ireland will have a shot to put themselves ahead. Come on, Ireland. Come on, big fella. You can do this.
Will this be the first time a team has been beating the All Blacks this year? If they get this kick over?
No, Argentina beat...
They're not. They're bloody a bunch of idiots.
Well, how about that? Inside the 22, they've decided to go for the line out, and now they have a line out right 5 metres away from their own line. Rather, the All Blacks
They've already
line.
conceded defeat. They're going for consolation tries. They're trying to get his consolation tries on the board as early as they can so they can just lie down for the rest of the match.
Rory Best to throw. He throws it up and comes down is Donica Ryan. They're going to this maul again of the Irish, and now they've got some momentum. Rory Best holds it at the back. Come on, boys! They're going to be pushed out, or are they? They're over the line, and Rowan kick might come in yet again. He says time off. Bloody Nora.
9:51. We'll just wait till it gets there.
Give it an extra second. Give it an extra second.
Okay, so your problem is here, Brad. You're doing the time off on the right time, but you're just not pressing it to start on the right time.
No, because it's hard to tell when the right time's on because there's a bit of a delay.
Okay. Rowan Kit. Well, I did say, Ben, we would know his wife and children's names at the end of this game due to the amount of times he's going to interfere this game. Rowan Kit, it'll be good to get him on the show.
It's a bit like Jaco Piper in the opening match of the Rugby World Cup. There's more bloody 80 minutes of TMOs than there is the match.
Truth. We are going to the TMO decision. It looks like they're pretty bloody happy, the Irish. They're walking back to halfway, signalling they are pretty happy that the ball got to the ground. But for my reference, who did score the All Blacks' first try?
Moala.
Thank you.
Just a question from Joe Schmo. Pot of gold question mark. I'm not quite sure what he's referring to there, but anyone's got any answers for that? Pot of gold question mark.
Well, the end of the rainbow may be in the corner of Soldier Field for
Hold that
the
thought.
Irish.
He's commented another thing. You guys are almost as good as NZ's official sports commentators.
Well, thank you very
Thank
much. We are professional commentators indeed, and made a full. Actually, we can't disclose that, can we, Bradley? We can't disclose our financial. No, we can't.
No,
sorry.
we can.
Sorry, corporate's in my ear, and we can't. No, we can't.
Yeah, we
corporate's
can.
in my ear.
No,
Well,
I think we can.
My goodness me, Ireland may well be pretty bloody close to getting ahead. This crowd on their feet, certainly the ones in green, as we see the replay of this. Raynell, not the greatest of positions. Now we get a good headshot of him.
Well, what was that?
Well, Johnny Sexton is ready to do the conversion. 9:51 minutes gone.
It was a penalty try.
We have had a lot of stoppages, haven't we, in this first sort of 10 minutes of play?
Who's Estella's? What sponsorship is that?
I
Ben,
don't know.
that can be some research for you.
Oh, good call here. Now, this is interesting, Ben. I mean, yourself, well, we're all referees here, all at different levels, and we probably won't take Bradley's input here. Apologies. But what the hell is happening here? Because that does not look legal.
Looks like if you see a player's gone on the side, by the sounds of it. But what we need to be careful of is when the maul collapses. If they're looking at the collapsing of the maul, they need to look at when it collapsed. Because if it collapsed over the line, they cannot give a penalty try, because therefore, as soon as the maul goes over the line, it is no longer a maul, it is just general play.
That looked like John Bradshaw Layfield in the background.
Try to the Irish, and they go ahead. 8 points to 5, you beauty.
Oh, I've almost got the time right this time, guys.
Did anyone actually see the ball hit the ground?
No.
No.
I didn't, but it looks like the referee has seen it somewhere, and that doesn't matter. And it looks like maybe Tart Furlong who's scored that one. No, it's not. In fact, we will.
Is that Paul O'Connor or whatever his name is, second cousin? Because
Devon
by
Toner,
God, they look the same.
No.
Estella's, Bradley, is a pharmaceutical company.
Oh, they would have a lot of money, almost as much as what we've made.
Sponsored by water.
Sexton to convert the try with 2 points at the side of the field in line with the try scored, and he puts it up. A good goal kicker at that, and well, boom, it's over. The assistant referees are happy, and so are the Irish faithful. 10-5 here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Jeepers creepers, let's go the Irish. My prophecy, the Irish winning their first ever match, may well come to fruition.
Yeah, you're dreaming, mate.
Mate, you're dreaming.
If the Irish win, it'll be as much of a fluke as the NZ Maori beating USA.
They beat them 57-5?
So 54.
It was a fluke.
54-5. How is that a fluke?
54-7. Anyway, the Irish have the ball eventually after kickoff. Once again, thank the sponsors of this broadcast, Water, bringing you this live broadcast out of New Zealand, out of Soldier Field back to New Zealand and around the world. The Irish just outside their 22, Conor Murray, after Sexton, the elusive player, hands it off to Jared Payne, former Northland and Waikato player at Hamilton Boys High School in New Zealand, is Jared Payne. Shifted over to Ireland and now playing for their premier side. Work to New Zealand and they kick it back to Ireland. And I'd just like to point out Conor Murray took a mark. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first mark ever taken in a New Zealand-Ireland match.
No way.
100%. The first.
Are we
mark
including
ever
fair
taken.
catches as well?
Fair catches, mark. But I'd just like to point out of my stats that is the very first mark.
How long did it take you to get that
How did
stat?
you actually find that stat out?
Did you get our stats team onto it?
I got the stats team.
I'd like to
onto it
just
and,
thank our stats team, Jake O'Flaherty.
Ireland have won 8 out of their 10 matches at neutral venues. This is a neutral venue, of course. It'll be interesting to see the end score of this one. Not straight throw by New Zealand, but nonetheless, it looks like they're going to play on. Aaron Smith off to someone. Penalty. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, and CJ Stunder doesn't like it.
I think he thought it was his penalty, but it's not. Get back, CJ.
Come on, Siege. Oh, it wasn't Siege, it was Jamie Heaslip. Jamie Heaslip, he's grown his hair. It's quite interesting. I've got a photo with him when I was 12 years old.
I'd just like to take this break and play to mention a polar inorganic compound that is at room temperature, a tasteless and odourless liquid, nearly colourless with a hint of blue.
Thank you.
Sponsored by water.
Where can I buy some?
It's alright, Bradley, we don't need to buy it because we're sponsored by it.
Oh.
Water.
Well, Dane Cole's on the 22 to throw, and it's overthrown. The Irish pick the ball up, and that's a wasted opportunity from the All Blacks. Murray, he's got the fresh cuts on his head there. Off to Payne. Payne can't find... it was Jamie Heaslip in the wing. Can't find him. takes it down himself, and they go to another phase. The Irish, they go right after Best, and he's smashed in a tackle. In fact, it was Jack McGrath of Leinster. Now they work it left. Somewhat desperation here from the Irish on their 5th phase. They want to string a good set of phases together here.
Straight off his feet, surely.
No penalty come. It was Ben Whitehouse on the near side who didn't call that one, but penalty comes eventually, and the Irish, well, get their 5th penalty of the match through way of the number 6, Liam Squire. And I think we need to just talk about Liam Squire and the beautiful head of hair he has.
I was just thinking the same thing, Jack.
He'd be my vote for mullet of the year.
Look at that.
It looks like he's shortened the mullet down a bit.
Oh, I think...
Question, Jay, for our stats team to get onto. How many New Zealand rugby players who played for the All Blacks have played while having a mullet?
Not too sure.
Get our stats team onto it. Since we are professional now, we have hired a stats team.
Yeah, definitely. Well, from the penalty kick to touch, and Ireland have yet another opportunity here. The second match of the Rugby Weekend, Ireland versus the All Blacks. The second time the All Blacks have played in Chicago, and this time against Ireland, Conor Murray. Said it, that was quite a strange sentence there, wasn't it? Anyway, arm out goes again from Raynell.
Oh, he's in!
Good. I just was lost for words there. I didn't know what was happening. Ireland, holy smoke, they may be in for their second try very shortly. Overnight try! Choo! Beautiful! Ireland, you beauty! Well, we saw in 2013, Ireland were beautiful in their first 40 minutes of play. Yet again, boom! Shakalaka! We have 2 silent commentators and one very excited one because Ireland is surging to their first win.
I'd just like to point out the fact that Ireland have scored their second consolation try for the match. Because I think they're still going to get 50 put on them.
Can I take this break and play to mention the
other
sign?
Change? Hold up. You know the sign of a great team that uses strapping tape the colour of their team? You know a team is onto it when they do that.
CJ stunned at the try scorer, the power in his legs to get over. Beautiful from
How
the Irish.
shocking is this ref though?
He's honestly just... I don't know what World Rugby was thinking, to be fair.
Well, Jonathan Sexton's kicked more tonight than Bowden Barrett has in his whole career, a whole 2 kicks over.
May I take this break and play to mention the other change in the All Blacks kit? They've now moved away from the red parts of the harness the light packs, the harness the light boots that they have. So you'll notice that the backs will be wearing either the Crazy Quick, Malice, and it looks like a blue or a green. And the forwards will be wearing either the Kakari or the Kakari light in either a blue, red, or green, by the looks of it. Or possibly even a black there, I thought I saw.
Well,
the kick is missed.
The kick is missed indeed, and we stay at 15 points to 5. 10 points the difference. Beautiful stuff by the Irish. And well, we see this quite a lot. We saw it in Hamilton not too long ago in September, where a team can dominate the All Blacks in the first 40, but the second is where the All Blacks come and shine. Yet another penalty given to the Irish. And it looks like a yellow card may come too. But a talk with Kieran Reid will come eventually. And that's coming now. Not the happiest. And possibly even a Timo.
Waisaki Naholo is absolutely shitting himself right now.
6 penalties against the All Blacks and 1 against the Irish. They're not having the greatest of days behind the whistle. The All Black team.
Waisaki Naholo.
I'd just like to thank the sponsors yet again. Water, bringing you this broadcast.
With Waisaki Naholo, I swear to God, he does one good run at the very start of the match and he's just shit for the rest of it. Maybe they should sub him after that one good run. Because it happened when he played at the Rugby World Cup too.
Yeah, but then again, he got injured and had again, didn't he?
Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter to stay up to date with us, bringing you election coverage, US election coverage on the 9th of November. That is correct. 9th of November New Zealand time and 8th of November in the US as we go back to Soldier Field and the happenings here and smashed in the tackle of the Island faithful. That didn't quite make sense, but I'll carry on anyway. Murray off to the big forward of Devon Toner. Murray shifted left yet again. Dropped is Geordie Murphy. And the tackle along with the ball. And advantage comes to the All Blacks. And, well, a penalty as well. And the All Blacks have an opportunity to get some points on the board for the first time in about 15 minutes.
Aaron Smith is bloody happy with that. He's chirped up a lot after being found in a disabled toilet. I'm surprised a man can be that happy after that. How did he get into the team?
Because he's the best halfback in the world.
Oh, I disagree.
I disagree too. Brad Weber.
Brendan Leonard.
Byron Callagher?
True. Brendan Leonard is a beast. He's a beast of a man.
He's the baldest halfback I know. Just another question. How the hell did Scott Barrett make the team?
Yeah, well, I was talking to someone yesterday. I may have to go to the toilet to blow my nose very shortly, as Beauden Barrett looks to attempt to put 3 points on the board. Well, we know where this is going to go, and it's going to go left or right of the uprights. But nonetheless, I was talking to someone yesterday. How much of an influence does your family name take you? Well, Beauden Barrett. Jeepers creepers, I'm going to mark this on my scorecard because he's got one over, and the All Blacks are now only 7 points to deficit from Ireland. Well, Ireland, they need to hold on to this. But yes,
well, guys, it's taken 21 minutes, but I've already fucked up the time. I'll pause it for a bit till we get back on track.
That's amazing. Oh,
there's too much to keep track of, I tell you. I'm going to press pause and play and talk at the same time. Shit, it's hard.
Yeah,
do you know what I reckon should be the halftime entertainment at this match?
No.
The Tim Armstrong band.
Tim Armstrong.
Wouldn't he play at the
Fireworks Extravaganza in Morrinsville and the Waikato?
Unfortunately, we had to miss that since we were in Chicago.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to the Morrinsville Council for getting that all going.
No, it's the Matapiako District Council.
Sorry. Well, anyway, nonetheless, Ireland in space, holy crap! Jamie Heaslip on the wing, they're 10 metres out from the line, the Irish. I'm getting excited here, as you can tell. Put into a gap is Big Tyke Furlong. Murray, offside is Dane Coles. And, well, the lead may well be put back out to 10 points if Sexton decides to go for the post. But he doesn't look like it. And the Irish yet again, well, as Bradley Richardson likes to point out, considering going for a consolation try even though they were ahead by 7 points.
What are they doing? Are they taking the shot or are they kicking for touch?
They're taking the shot. He's going back. And he is taking the shot.
Can I just noticed now, actually, I remember that Beauden Barrett, he's actually had a change of tee since last week. He used to use a higher tee, I think. So he's decreased it, gone a bit lower.
Jack, I think now would be a good time to go have your handkerchief break.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Sexton's about to take the kick. I'm going to go and blow my nose, and I'm going to let Bradley Richardson carry on leading the commentary.
Since our league commentator, researcher, stats team, co-founder, and everything bloody else is leaving, we're going to have to try and rescue the sinking ship of our broadcasters. Johnny Sexton looks to kick one over, and that'll be 3 times as many Beauden Barrett's made in his career. That's 3 kicks, and for tonight, as the clock ticks over to almost 23 minutes, and somehow Ireland is still winning. I don't know how it's happened, but Ben, any thoughts on how they're winning?
They're scoring more points.
Yeah, well, they've scored even more points somehow, and I'm a bit baffled at how the hell they've done this.
It's the 2 consolation tries.
No, it's 18 consolation points, mate.
18 consolation points, that's... Basically, though, any points that you get in a loss are consolation points, aren't they?
Yes, well, there's no way they're going to win, as much as Jake would like to hope.
Yeah, Jake, honestly, Jake's got his head in the clouds. If he thinks that Ireland is going to win...
As the All Blacks kick back off again, taken by Ireland in their own 22, Conor Murray looks to put in a box kick, almost charged down by the All Blacks. It's gone higher than bloody Bob Marley, and All Blacks taken on their halfway line. As I hear Jake might be returning, which is bloody great because I'm sick of this already.
It's going to take a bloody
All
ages
Blacks
to get up the stairs.
defend a bit more as Ireland try and come through the ruck. She's a bit untidy. All Blacks attacking on Ireland's 10 metre line.
And O'Flaherty is back in the saddle to continue the broadcast. Penalty! No, it's a scrum. Says Raynell. He's on his knees, looking like he's going to propose to one of the Irish team players. And, well, I wouldn't be surprised. He's loving this team, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm not happy with his refereeing performance tonight. I'm going to be straight up front with you. I'm just not happy with it. It's appalling. What are you...
I think he's doing quite well. As Ireland are winning.
Fuck the rugby. I just want to mention that Bradley's dipping his chocolate fish and coke. This is the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. What the hell? As we get back to the rugby, and Ireland feeds the scrum.
Yeah, well, Ireland have 10 kgs the difference, exceeding the All Blacks pack. Hair slip off to Murray on an 8-9 play. They work it to the Irish in a fancy move. However, taken down eventually is Jared Payne in the midfield. Murray off to the loose forwards, looking to gain some metres in midfield here on their 10 metre line inside their own territory, but Murray looks to put it into the Irish territory and out, says Ben Whitehouse. Ryan Crotty goes down and the Irish just need to hold on to the pill. And very good awareness there from Simon Zebo. Kick can't go out on the full, for those of you who don't know. And, well, Simon Zebo took the ball from inside the field of play to outside. Some smart tactics there, Bradley Richardson. Would you endorse that in your under-65 team?
Yes, well, I would endorse that, as I've just put some sunglasses on. It got a bit bright in the commentary booth.
Yes,
my sunglasses on.
The sun's kind of shining down here at Soldier Field. And what's it like getting down the bottom there as we see Ryan Crotty coming off? Who's coming on? Brownlee?
Bren.
Yeah.
My name Bren.
Ben
I think it'd be Malachi Fikitara, I'm assuming, would come on. He'd
Well, you're next to the person who's going on, Ben. So
yeah, well, I wasn't paying attention.
Shut up, Ben. It is Malachi Fikitara.
Told you I was right.
Yeah.
Ben, we're 50 metres away from you, and yet we can see it's Malachi Fikitara.
More than 50 metres. It's about 100.
I wasn't paying attention. I was more interested in the quality
tears.
of his boots. The quality.
And by the looks of it, Ireland have a player down as well, as sneaky Matthew Raynell sneaks a bit of a swig of water.
Well, I think Ryan Crotty's season might be over with the way he's reacting to that injury. Because he is in tears.
He's in tears. In such a very, very bad state as Ryan Crotty. He's not happy at all. What the hell's he done?
Well, just try and get a word in on this one.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not crying by the looks of it. There's no tears. I think he's just in an immense amount of pain. He seemed to be clutching his leg. Look. Here we go. Where's this? Oh!
What happened there?
Irish player's gone down.
Pulled a hamstring. Irish players pulled a hamstring. And, well, they're back in a huddle to 1, conserve energy, 2, conserve heat, and 3, have some team unity.
Bit of cuddles, eh? There's nothing like a bit of cuddles in the middle of a rugby field, eh?
Well, the possession statistics show something pretty incredible, which is Ireland's 75% possession in this game, New Zealand 25%. The remainder, that is something you don't see very often. It's almost like a full moon. You know, it comes around every now and then. You don't expect it. But it's on your calendar anyway.
Bradley, can I ask you a question?
No.
Have you stopped the clock?
Shit! I'll just fix the clock, guys.
I do apologise for the retardedness. Well, look at that. We've got the security guards on the field. It is not required, Mr. Security Guard.
I've screwed it up completely. Let me just restart it.
Italy versus the All Blacks. We're coming to you next week on Sunday the 13th of November at 2:30am, starting our broadcast at 2:15. Then the following Sunday, New Zealand time at 6 o'clock kickoff. That's 7:45 for us to start. And the last match of the calendar for the All Blacks, the big one against the French, coming to you on Sunday the 27th of November, where kickoff is at 8:30 and our broadcast starting at 8:15.
What the hell are they doing?
They're giving him a pack.
Yeah, Ryan Crotty, somewhat of in a somber mood here.
Probably because he just got injured.
Yes.
Jake, weren't you pissed off when you got injured yesterday?
Well,
Yeah,
Owen Franks has got his top off, and why Jesus, that's not a sight you want to see.
Oh, if I do, it's a moose.
He's a bit of a tank, isn't he? And the All Blacks, the stretch is out here for the Irish, meaning the All Blacks are staying warm by doing some drills.
Just doing some truck and trailer.
This is not something
It's
you
not
see.
truck and trailer, Ben.
I haven't played rugby for 3 years.
But this is not a truck and trailer, it's passing.
Yeah, true. I know that. I know the truck and trailer job.
No, you don't, because
I
you
do
thought
know
this
that
was
one.
truck and trailer.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
For those of you who don't have images at the moment, the All Blacks have got 3 lines opposite each other, and the Irish have decided to copy them. But they've gone all out and done 5 lines.
Now, for those of you who have no idea and may be watching pictures as well as listening to us, it's not something you see very often when players have to do this. In fact, you probably would see this once every few years.
No, they're going to 4, Bradley, actually.
Why didn't they just take half time early?
Well, because it's 15 minutes early.
Well, Ireland, an interesting statistic from our stats team. In terms of Irish rugby, the All Blacks are the only team that they've played that they have not beaten. Interesting stuff. Something that may change after today, Bradley Richardson.
Well, it's not going to happen as much as you want it to.
Well, I think,
If they're going in with the lead at half time, you're going to be flying home to grab that Irish cape of yours.
I've got 10 minutes to do so. So a flight from Chicago to the Waikato may be something a little bit strange.
With time zones, you could be able to pull off something tricky.
True.
Time travel.
Yeah, time travel. Anyone got a time machine?
Yeah, it's
Flick it
just
my way. Chicago, box 3, up here in the com boxes, right next to Grant Nisbet and Justin Marshall. Geordie Murphy about to be stretched off. The first try scorer of the game today. And, he won't be playing next time they meet.
Well, it could just be
in
cramp.
Dublin.
Could be cramp. Massive cramp. Question, would I be castrated if I went for a toilet break right now?
Yes.
No,
Toilet breaks aren't allowed, but blowing noses are.
But what if I've got something that's something that's popping up to say hello?
I think we put it to the listeners.
Can I go for a toilet break?
I don't think anyone really gives a shit.
Can Ben Brownlee go?
I need to.
Josh, I would say the sub, but that's not my problem to do so. Ben, who's coming on? Who's going off?
Yeah,
with the
Ben, go
Irish?
to the toilet.
Yeah.
It's starting to stink.
Yeah. I think
We can smell it from up here in the commentary box.
I'll be back soon. All right.
Well, nonetheless, Josh van der Blyer comes on, the Leinster man, and he replaces his teammate at the club of Geordie Murphy. 2 big injuries there of Murphy and Crotty. And, seeing as though now Ben's taken his headphones off, maybe an opportunity to talk shit about him, Ben. Brad.
I'm not going to take that opportunity. Sorry, Jake.
I will do so in due time. The All Blacks have the ball. Big Waisaki Naholo off to Liam Squire. It's pretty hard to see from up here. Pretty steep grandstand, this one. So she's a bit awkward, but nonetheless. Smith off to Barrett. He finds Sveki Toa.
I have to fix the clock again.
Oh shit! Oh dear. Well, Kano in the number 4 jersey. The first time he's put on the locking jersey, although he has played lock for the All Blacks in terms of shuffling around in that sort of 60-minute mark. Aaron Smith moves it off to Barrett. Barrett finds Sveki Toa. In fact, it was Waisaki Naholo, and he takes it down on the painted grass right in midfield. Here we go. Finding a gap is Savia, and Savia takes it down. Rob Carney takes him down. Barrett off to Jerome Kano. We were just talking about him, a very, very experienced man in his 75th cap today for the All Blacks, a very well-worked member of this team. Kane takes it down. Popped up to Aaron Smith. He's had a haircut. Is Aaron Smith. What do you think of the haircut, Bradley Richardson?
Oh, maybe he's just trying to disguise himself next time he goes into a disabled toilet.
Truth anyway. Barrett. They're making some inroads to the Irish line here. Ben Smith. Feki Toa. Off to Squire. Squire makes a break but throws it back in the field before he's pushed out. Possible counter-ruck here by the Irish, but not to full effect. Now they've got numbers to the All Blacks 25 metres out. Smith looking left and right, but he box kicks it. That's not something you see every day in Simon Zebo to scramble upon. Does a bit of a banana kick.
That is
Sam Kane. That is an amazing kick.
That is a very, very good kick.
That is an amazing kick.
I'm quite an expert of banana kicks myself, and shit, I am impressed by
Carl
that.
Spencer would be very happy with that. How the hell does one do that?
Well,
With Big Sam Kane, the big steamer of Sam Kane coming towards you and you do that. Bloody Nora.
this is live, Jay.
Yeah, well, I thought it was, it wasn't, but Barrett. It was Ben Smith, in fact. And he finds himself on the deck tasting the grass of Soldier Field. Joe Moody back on after his yellow card. Brain fade earlier in the match. Barrett. Geez, this match seems to drag out forever, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's alright. My butthole's cleansed now, guys. It's alright.
Thank you very much for the update. And Murray puts it into the sky.
That's a good
That is
kick.
a brilliant kick by the number 9 and brilliant pressure by the Irish to force Moala to put the ball down for no opportunity for a quick throw.
Juju on the beat. See, that's what a lot. I think they're doing a juju on the beat, guys.
I think the Irish are really playing out of their skins.
Well, they have the ball. It's a bit strange, this director man, isn't he, Bradley Richardson?
Yeah, well, the All Blacks threw it straight over the line out again. Dane Coles is having a bit of, or Dance Coles as our score sheet says, sorry, is having a bit of a mare with the line out throw today.
Well, Dance Coles, he's a good man, Dance Coles. You can certainly move his feet.
Get jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get jiggy with it.
Well, they're on their 5th phase here. The Irish lost forward by the All Blacks. Beautiful! Pressure! Pressure! Holy smoke!
You can't. Pressure doesn't work when you're on attack.
Oh, sorry, I do agree that commentators should not be biased, but my name is Jake O'Flaherty and I'm an Irishman.
Do you really want Ireland to win?
I would love Ireland to win.
What's wrong with you?
I don't think the Dublin bars would close ever if that happened.
Well, do they close anyway?
No, they don't. True. I just think they'll be full. Every bar ever in Ireland will be full. And,
clock stopped.
Clock stopped yet again.
Fuck that one up again.
Right.
What?
No, 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 no.
I'll just fix the time. Don't worry.
No, I wasn't meaning clock. I do apologise for all those listeners.
Oh shit.
We didn't say that this is it had explicit language in the live stream, and we do apologise.
It's kind of self-explanatory, isn't it?
Apologise for the 3 times in which 2 of my colleagues have sworn with the F word today. I do apologise on behalf of the sponsors of water. We'd just like to apologise for all of that here today.
Water is quivering in its grave.
What is?
Water.
I'm loving the chat, guys. You're really leaving me to myself here.
Well,
You're just not talking.
do you want me to chat?
Yes.
Do you want me to chat?
We're going
I can
to a
start
scrum
chatting.
now, so you can't talk
Well, I'm
now.
trying to keep control of a time and a score here.
Okay.
Let's start at the time again, Bradley.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I'll just fix the goddamn time. It's not okay.
I feel like we're just gonna like.
I feel as if this was somewhat of a crap broadcast. New Zealand won their last match against Ireland after trailing 15 points at half time, which was the biggest ever second half comeback by the All Blacks.
Up the ABs.
Well, up the Irish. Come on, up the Irish.
Brilliant
Brilliant scrum by both New Zealand and the Irish here. Murray goes to Sexton, finds Jared Payne on a cut ball, and he's taken down on the 10-metre line. He goes left, does Murray. He's at everywhere. Is big Conor Murray, the big Munster man. Best. What a name, Rory Best. He's played, he's almost 900 years old. He's played for every Ireland team ever. Has Rory Best. Murray off to Sexton. He puts it into the sky.
Shit, it's a kick.
Oh my god! It's almost taller than the bloody stands here at Thingamajiggy. Holy smoke! They've got it back to the Irish after somewhat of a scrappy play and uncontested by the All Blacks. Best finds his teammate on the run. Murray back off to Zebo. They go left. They've got an opportunity, but can't link up.
And the side.
Jared Payne. Here we go. You can feel something special in the air here. I don't know whether it is oxygen.
Oh,
Murray's in! You beauty! Ireland go ahead, 23 points to 8. Oh, I am absolutely smoke. Oh, I need to have a smoke.
What?
No, he's actually drinking Coke for those of you who might be concerned.
Coke flavoured water.
Guys, are you going to talk? Holy
I can't.
shit. You guys are the worst co-commentators ever.
I'm trying to keep track of a bloody score here.
Ben, can you just...
I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out.
I'd like to just tell everyone that Ben is on Snapchat.
Because I'm stressed out.
Why are you stressed out, Ben?
Because Ireland's beating us.
Well, they're not beating the All Blacks. They are beating the shit out of them here at
Language!
And,
Told off, you get told
Ben
off
Brownlee, we're not seeing the greatest of pictures for Ireland here. Did you miss that too?
I saw Sexton and I saw him down. It was just like bloody hell. I'm just so happy now.
Ben, I swear to God, if there's another opportunity in which you
Foden Barrett didn't go for the
I will
tackle. He
get your
went for the
phone.
pants pull down.
I'll come down to the sideline booth. I will get your phone and I will throw it in the middle of the field.
That's not a good idea.
It is a brilliant idea
No, it's not.
because you can't go and get it.
Well, I can.
No, you can't. You'll get tackled. You'll get out of the stadium.
Question:
And you
at
miss
this
the
point
most
of the
historic
game,
win.
are the Ireland winning because Ireland are good, or the Black Cap, or the not the Black Cap? Sorry, cricket's more important.
Oh,
Or the All Blacks are shit. Ireland good or All Blacks shit?
I think the Irish, to be quite honest, are playing out of their skins in this half.
No, I think
Yeah,
more
they
the All
are.
Blacks
They are
shit.
playing brilliantly. Johnny Sexton gets up off his injury and looks to put 10 points to his name continue
Bradley.
scoring for the game.
Bradley, would you like to join me in a miss chant?
Miss.
Miss.
Get it, get it,
Miss.
get it,
Miss. Miss.
get it,
Miss.
miss,
Miss.
get it.
Miss. 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 Miss.
Oh, he's not missed
Yeah.
Well,
Obstacles.
he brings his personal tally to 10, does Johnny Sexton, 25 points to 8. The All Blacks are leading New Zealand at the 35-minute mark. Brilliant by the Ireland team. And well, thanks for the disruption up here in the commentary box. Bradley, can you not... no, don't.
My foot rest.
Is it actually a footrest? I think I just hear noise. I think I hear noise in my headphones, so I think Jake's stolen Bradley's footrest.
No, it was actually a tripod dolly, in which I brought over because it's a tripod dolly, and you got to bring a tripod dolly over.
Well, my tripod's actually broken now.
Yeah, we were going to shoot some film over here in Chicago, but someone forgot to bring their camera.
No, my tripod's legitimately broken.
Yeah, I know, but you forgot to bring your camera here.
But my tripod's legitimately broken.
That's not related to your camera being broken, though, is it?
Anyway, we
No, but
carry
it's
on. We
still-
carry on.
Yeah.
We carry on. New Zealand.
Nice burp.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Bradley Richardson on that burp. Smith. Off to Smith. And he goes to Sevilla. 4 minutes left in this stands
That's a
up.
mole!
And the flag goes up.
No, it's not.
They are out.
Yeah, it is.
And Bradley Richardson, you're 40 seconds ahead of the score here. The clock here.
Shit! Did they stop it again?
Oh my god, I honestly think we need to fire this person. Although, to be fair, it's all of his equipment that we fly over with to Chicago. So we probably can't do that better.
Yeah, unless you pay me like $10,000, you can't fire me.
Yeah, we shouldn't fire
Or
him.
if we would pay... It's illogical. Anyway, we can talk about this at half time, and we'll carry on with the broadcast here. Ireland, 2 more. Come on, boys. Come on. Rory Best holds it at the back. Furlong looks to scratch the ball. It was McGrath right next to him. He finds it to him. CJ Stunder.
That's a
Now, big kick from Conor Murray. Severe launches himself into the air, and Andrew Trimble gets smashed in the ruck by Liam Squire.
What?
But counter-rucked by the Irish, and yet another box kick, and that is finding no man's
that's a
land.
beauty.
Beautiful kick by Conor Murray, and snapped up by Ben Smith. He's found spaces, Ben Smith. After evading 2 people, the All Blacks retain the possession inside their 22. Smith, looking left and right, but it looks like he'll find his own boot. In fact, it's Bowden Barrett he finds, and he puts it into the stands at Soldier Field for 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. The crowd are on their feet, and well, the Irish are unstoppable at this point.
This is really, really stressful. I'm stressing out about this. This is just...
The All Blacks are just getting battered by this Irish team in something we probably have not seen in the whole year of the All Blacks, and there's probably the whole tenure in which they've been playing some great rugby. They're getting battered off the park here by this Irish team, 25-8. We've got 2 minutes to go.
Well, the crowd's just put up a huge heave.
Well, that's your typical Ronnie Phillips to Corrales type heave, Bradley Richardson. Anyway, off the back of the maul, Henshaw has it. He takes it down on the 22. They're in midfield. Off to Payne. Payne looking to get some revenge on his New Zealand counterpart. Penalty to the All Blacks. Holding on after a forced jackal by Sam Cane and Julian Severe. 2 extremely powerful players. In fact, it was Malachi Fekitoa not releasing the ball, says Matthew Raynell, and we're a minute away from half time. Pretty stressful half. Ben Brownlee.
Yeah, I think my hair's gone grey or something, or just losing a little bit of hair because I'm stressing out. I'm stressing out. I'm looking like an old man. I'm a young spring chicken, and I don't want to look like an old man.
Well, we must remember, before the All Blacks were losing 15 points in 2013 at the Aviva, they won that match by 2 points, 24 points to 22.
So if we had the same comeback, we could draw at the moment.
Yes, but 2 points ahead are the Irish of that particular score.
No, but that's 17 points.
17 would be a draw.
But they came back from
15
down
down
to win by 2, which is 17 points. So we would draw.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
And, well, held up. A turnover inevitable here because it's a more... Boom, shakalaka, Raynell, you're a beautiful man. And he gives a scrum to Ireland. For the last sort of 5 seconds we see on the clock before we hit into the red zone,
Jake,
40
would you like
minutes
to
on the
whistle the
clock.
hooter?
Oh, why is everyone getting injured?
Everyone is down. Bodies are down after this. Brad Richardson, what's the crowd like?
Oh, they're going off like a bloody bride's nightie on a wedding night. And the Irish predominant crowd, and they are bloody happy.
Well, to see an Ireland team ahead by this much over an All Black outfit is almost as strange as a ferret in your pants. But nonetheless, it's still happening.
How the hell does a ferret get into your pants?
Well, that's why it's strange.
Why a ferret? Why can't it be like a chipmunk or a squirrel?
Well, I see the ferret, and the ferret is what it is.
They're off.
See, and it looks like Conor Murphy is going to, Conor Murray rather, will feed this scrum very shortly, and will hit the half-time hooter. Has sounded here at Soldier Field. 25-8, and we will join you for the second half after a 10-minute break. But before that, scrum to take place. Murray.
I'll tell you what, this crowd's going off like a dog with cascades tied around its collar. I mean, it's just going off. Just going off. It's... The ball's just in there. Hook the ball!
Well, beautiful by the Irish.
Can't touch it. You can't touch it. Yeah, okay. There we go.
Murray, Sexton puts the ball into the stands, and they'll go and have the oranges at half-time. It's half-time here at Soldier Field. Well, we didn't expect this. Ireland leading at the break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Ireland 25, New Zealand 8. Hello and welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, United States, Northern Hemisphere, world, Milky Way, universe, for this historic clash here at Soldier Field yet again. I say it because it's so historic. Ireland versus the All Blacks. Take a look back at the first half. Moala scored pretty early on, but then try to Geordie Murphy, then a try to CJ Stander, and then another one to Conor Murray for the Irish to put it out 25 points to 8. As you see on your screen, half-time. Well, your thoughts on that one, Ben Brownlee, your thoughts on the first half?
It wasn't good.
In terms of who, because I know it was bloody awesome for one team.
I'm saying it wasn't good, so couldn't you just get from that what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't good.
For who?
Who do you think?
The All Blacks!
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, I think the new boots aren't going well with them. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of the players come out in new boots. Because I know a lot of players are superstitious like that, you know?
Just a word in from our binocular team that we recently hired. The All Blacks bench practicing setting up for drop goals.
Oh.
Thank you to our binocular team for that one.
Yeah, thank you very much. Brad Richardson.
How much are we paying the binocular team?
Well, that is me, so that's whatever I'm on.
The All Blacks are back out on the field with the waters. The Gatorades are ready to go. Brad Richardson, before we do get into this half, your thoughts on, somewhat of a one-sided half.
Well, I think not the Black Caps, sorry, thinking about a real sport. The All Blacks have been playing like shit. They've only got 37% possession. They don't have enough ball, and when they get the ball, they're just not getting anywhere. They're just losing it. They're looking, when they do have the ball, they look like they're going to score, but then I won't say the F word, they screw it up.
Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome.
For the more PC
The great insight.
type.
As the pineapple takes a seat on the bench.
Yeah, Artie Severe, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Artie Severe.
I'm thinking of investing in some more powerful binoculars for our binocular team.
Yeah, it may well be. Matthew Ronell, about to blow time on. For the second half of this one, Ireland ahead by 17 points.
Tap, we can go. They tapped it, so we start.
Yeah, good shit. 25 points to 8. We cast our eyes back to 2013 at the Aviva, where Ireland won. Almost.
Shit, that's a big crowd.
They nearly won, but couldn't quite get there. Yeah, well, not often do you see a crowd of 61,500 for a crowd. For the All Blacks, of course, Eden Park being 49,500 their capacity. So the All Blacks, whenever they go anywhere, it's quite foreign to them where we have big crowds, especially at Twickenham and things like that. 81,500 at Twickenham. Aaron
Really?
Cruden. The one that wonder.
It's Twickenham 81,500.
I think so.
I'll just get our research team onto that.
Right now, blows his whistle.
You know
Garrett
what interesting-
loots a ball and we're underway. The last 40 minutes of the game, and Ireland take it down. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Water. Murray puts it up. Charged down by Tui Polotu, and Ireland will get another throw to the line out. Just outside their 22.
Would you like to know an interesting fact about the referee's socks? They don't fold over, so you can't tape them up. They just have to be very, very tight.
I'd just like to put in my thoughts on this game. If the All Blacks don't score any more points by 50 minutes, Ireland win.
Bradley clock.
Shit.
Thank you. Ireland take it down from the line out. Sacked immediately legally too is the All Blacks. Murray holding it at the back. In fact, Best just beforehand. He goes off to the right. Murray looking to box kick this. He's got his guards in front of him. And it's safely away to touch for a line out about 5 metres away from where they just had one. Andrew Chimble we see
Was that not carried
on
back?
screen. Yeah, I think it was, to be quite fair. I think they've stuffed it up.
Ben Whitehouse needs to sort of stuff.
No,
out.
it's Luke Pearce of England.
Shit.
Taken down, Liam Squire. They're looking dangerous from that run, the All Blacks. After Naholo takes it down. Feki Toa on the right-hand side of the field. And he's smashed in the tackle. Smith shifting left. Moody taken down. Aaron Smith yet again. Barrett. Kano finds Owen Franks. He surges into the 22-metre line, but only just. Now, Dance Coles takes it forward another few metres, inching closer to the line. They're about 10 metres out the All Blacks, but they lose it. An advantage goes the way of Ireland. An exit play inevitable here, and Andrew Chimble boots the ball, and that is a good kick.
That is
a superb kick.
Can't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It's in the field of play.
No, it's not. It went out first, then bounced back in.
I know,
Beautiful
but
by
why-
Andrew Trimble.
Ben's yelling out, don't touch it.
Talking about the spectators.
You mean support staff?
I don't know.
Another interesting fact about Andrew Trimble, I remember watching him in 2011, the World Cup in Rotorua against the good team of Russia. Ronnie Phillips, the ground announcer there, just like to add that there. He's a good man. He's good player, Andrew Trimble. Beautiful try in the corner to end the half too.
I'm not sure what Ireland are doing, but they're finding a way to make the All Blacks make mistakes when they're about to score.
Bradley Richardson, how about you just analyse that and come back to us with your findings?
Okay, I'll get our analysing team onto it.
Put it into a bit of a report. The All Blacks have bounced back into the All Blacks' hands. Now here we go. Here's a real opportunity for the men in black. Into the 22. Back where they were a minute ago. Barrett off to Squire. Now he's in midfield. They've lost a couple of metres, but still on the charge of the All Blacks. Smith goes left, but then finds someone on the right. Ben Smith. Aaron Smith now. They shift it right. Looking to find some gaps of the All Blacks. Smith off to Owen Franks. The remaining Franks in this situation after the brothers of Ben and Owen. Squire. Real opportunity here. They have some desperation to the All Blacks, which they need to capitalise on. Smith now in midfield. They're not moving closer. They're not getting into the sort of 5 metres before the line. Horrible pass, and that's lost a lot of metres there. And Ben Smith to scramble upon. Penalty to the Irish. Off his feet is Kieran Reid. He's going to have a whinge about it. But brilliant defence by the Irish, Ben Brownlee.
Yeah, they played well. They did well, and it's just I don't know what's happening with the All Blacks. They're just falling. They're crumbling under pressure, and it's not good. They just need to get back up. They need to put their heads up, and they need to go hard at it. Okay, they're not going hard enough.
And
They need to get their mana.
That is a kick and a
They need
half.
to do it for Mount Misery.
Amen, sister. Amen. Brad Richardson, I hope you passed the message on to our analytic team in the back of the truck for this one. The Irish Sexton still standing. Joe Schmidt, a mastermind of rugby. I tell you what, we mentioned the big matchup of Rob Kearney and Ben Smith. Probably an even bigger matchup of Steve Hansen and Joe Schmidt, two New Zealand coaches really coming into their own and just brilliant minds of the rugby game as we see a possible interchange here, Ben.
Jake, was that a bit of a pun when you said a bigger matchup? Aaron Smith for TJ Perenara and Scott Barrett for Jerome Kano.
Yep, well, Scott Barrett makes his debut, lost his from the line out the Irish, and well, we talk about this, Scott Barrett.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bolter. No one knew that he was coming in, but he came in. And he's, I'm not sure what the stat is, but he's one of a few All Black brothers to have played in the same test match. Something like that. Owen Franks and Ben Franks.
Yeah, we got the two Savias playing
The Savias as well, they're there too. Who else have we got?
Well, I'm more confused in how the hell he actually made the team.
Yeah.
17 points is the joint highest half-time deficit conceded by the All Blacks. They were 20 points to 3 down versus Australia in August of 2011, where they lost that one. So it will be pretty interesting to see how this one comes up. But a record made by the Irish in that half. The All Blacks, through way of Kieran Reid, sustained this attack.
Yeah, Jake, was that a bit of a pun before when you said an even bigger matchup between Steve Hansen and Joe Schmidt? Is that pun, like aiming towards a bit of their size?
No, because Joe Schmidt is tiny.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of just.
And now takes a tumble, and surely a penalty coming after a high tackle by the All Blacks. Trimble puts it up, and time off, a yellow card. Surely coming a TMO call. Rowan
Did he
Kit.
seriously just play advantage on foul play? There's a possibility of a yellow card.
Well, Ireland
Ben,
with that tackling.
it's not junior rugby. You have to do this. It's a test match. You can't just blow it straight away.
It was like a.
Considering where you saw where he was on the ground.
Shit, I screwed up the time again.
Oh my god, Bradley.
Well, Rowan Kit comes into the game for the 4th time after 3 appearances in the first 9 minutes.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
He's got him high, surely.
No, he doesn't.
Look where he
at
hits
it.
him.
Brady, I'd just like to point out how many times you've got to click on your mouse, because it's really coming through that.
Well, I need to do it to change the time.
Do you think you might want to put your microphone to the left more? Sorry,
Won't go
we've just
anymore
got some
to the left.
administration issues here. Brad, you want
That's not even a high tackle.
to
I
sort
would
that?
not.
Good on you, son.
If they yellow card Owen Franks for this,
No, it's Joe Moody too.
Joe Moody may be in a bit of trouble.
If
Because
that's
if
a
Joe
yellow,
Moody
then
gets
it's
a
a red.
second yellow, Ben, what does that mean?
That means it's red.
And he may be listening. Oh, pretty lucky. There's Joe Moody. He may have listened to Split Ends pretty early in the dressing room. You
Wait,
can get the
can
pun.
we-
It was the song I See Red.
oh, that's a beautiful kick.
Beautiful kick.
If Rowan Kit referees another All Blacks Test match, I am going to have an uproar.
Well, he
'cause that
can't
was-
because he is a
TMO.
TMO.
TMO's another Test match because that was a terrible. That was
Oh,
not high.
Really?
I wouldn't call that high.
You can't call time off and then just say, "Oh, it's not a penalty. Sorry, guys."
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
You've
the
got a
thing.
spectacle. This is a TV match. It's not. It's not the 11th grade final. It's the 13th grade final.
It's above shoulders though. Above shoulders, and this grade is a high tackle.
Ben Smith, not Ben Smith. Rory Best, not even close. Throws it. They look to counter this maul. They've got it rumbling. We saw a maul earlier
no
on in
way.
the game. Best holds it at the back.
No
Swire
way.
comes in the side. Penalty. Surely that is a horrible call by the referee. They've got numbers. Try. Brilliant. Oh. I'm going to have a heart attack. Simon Zebo puts 5 more on the board. Ireland are about to surge into the history books.
No way they win this. Holy shit! What are the All Blacks doing? It's not that they're losing; they're getting an absolute hiding. They're down 22 points.
What is going on?
Yeah, well, you cast your eye back. It was inevitable to try, I think, and almost you'd see a check protocol come in Liam Squire came in, disrupted that more from the side. Surely a yellow card penalty try
No.
inevitably there.
However, I think what had happened is the maul had actually was over. The maul had collapsed, and then Rory Best stayed standing and came out. Liam Squire then tackled him. So that is where
No,
it would have
but
been.
you can't collapse a maul.
No, the maul collapsed on its own. No one collapsed it. It just
Shit!
Irish fell.
I'd like to see some. I'd like to see this again. I would like to see this again. I do apologise about Bradley Richardson. He's slightly retarded with an extra chromosome and can't manage the score. Or the time Johnny Sexton looks to put a furthermore 2 points to his tally to bring it up to 12 points. Well, Johnny Sexton alone in this match has more points than the All Blacks in total. They are just getting insurmountably smashed on this field. And well, 49 minutes, Sexton puts it up. He's a good goal kicker, but he puts that one wide, and the All Blacks trail by 22 points. 30 points to 8. Ireland lead at New Zealand in the second half of this one.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm lost for words. I'm really lost for
Looks
words.
like Cyprus might be keeping that world record.
Yeah, too right.
They're bloody going off like a cut snake.
Oh,
in Cyprus.
brilliantly retained by New Zealand. But in the
Shit,
end,
that's a good kick.
here we go. The All Blacks have to work something soon if they want to stay in this match. It's crucial in this last 30-odd minutes, although we can see how much they can fire. What's left in the tank of this Irish team, we don't know.
On
They've
the
been on
full.
turbo charge.
That is a
And when I
crucial
tell you
mistake.
that, he kicks
That
it
is
out on the
a
full.
terrible mistake. But it's. I think the Irish had a pint of Guinness at half time, and now they're going to lose. That's what I'm hoping, at least. I'm hoping they had a pint of Guinness at half time because
Yeah, well, the All Blacks haven't scored another point before 50 minutes, so Ireland win.
Well.
Do you reckon Ireland will celebrate like crazy if they win?
they'll be
I
celebrating.
think it'll be incredible. Waisaki Naholo takes it down after eventually
Ireland
gaining the
wins, let's
ball.
go to
Kieran
Billy
Reid in the
Mullins.
midfield takes it down after the second phase of this string of play. Perenara finds some runners, and now 25 odd metres away from their line.
He's held up. No, he's not.
Jack,
Fifth
what do you
phase
reckon?
now that Perenara goes left. Barrett, he's got Ben Smith with him, but doesn't link up. Perenara yet again.
Jack, what do you reckon? You reckon Billy Mulligans is going to go off?
Oh, I'm about to go to Billy Mulligan's when I get home. If I bloody well, I think it'll carry on to go crazy. Perenara off to Barrett. Barrett finds Dance Coles inside to Perenara. Try!
Yes!
Brilliant by the All Blacks, and that is a well worked try.
Come on, the All Blacks.
I think what will be more amazing than Ireland winning this match is if the All Blacks come back and win it. I really think they might.
I'm lost for words. This is amazing. This is going to be a spectacle of a test match.
What a try
TJ
by Perenara.
Perenara. I can't even speak properly. Nothing much has changed, but bloody hell!
Oh, Jack Comiskey, or whatever how you pronounce it, is back.
Comiskey, you beauty, Jack. Good to see ya. And yes, you are seeing this. 13 points to 30. Make it 30 points to 15 after that one. Beauden Barrett puts it through. And the deficit now, 15 points. The All Blacks starting to work a comeback here. Can you see it happening?
I can see it happening. Can we change the scoring system to the Heartland Championship?
Yes, well.
Did he seriously miss that conversion?
He
No.
can't.
Oh, don't worry.
Idiot. Retard.
If he had missed that conversion, I would have.
But I question your
Compensate.
intelligence sometimes.
I don't know. I know
Ireland's
someone
a
who's been at a
kick-off
party
for the
with Beauden Barrett.
53rd minute, surging into, and New Zealand take it down. Perenara, such an impact as he came on, and well, you'd think he plays. Lately, he's been in better form than Aaron Smith, and that's not because he hasn't been playing Aaron Smith. That's just because TJ Perenara, he's been good. Bring in Brad Weber. Bring back in Brendan Leonard. Who's with me?
Does Brendan Leonard still even play rugby?
Yeah, I think he plays for the Exeter Chiefs, am I wrong?
Yeah, well, from Chiefs to Chiefs.
Chiefs to Chiefs. He's a Chiefs man.
Yeah, no, he went to France. He didn't go there. He went to France, I think. If someone wants to do that, yeah.
He plays for Ospreys.
Ospreys. Oh, does he now? Dane Coles, or as we like to call him, Dance Coles, puts it into the line out and fired away to Bowden Barrett.
For those of you who are
Shuffles
wondering,
it off though. Barrett yet again puts it into the skies of Chicago, and it comes down, luckily enough,
What a
Rob
take.
Kearney. Counter-ruck opportunity by the All Blacks, but not good enough. Murray off to Devon Toner.
for those of you who are confused as to why we call him Dance Coles, it's because Bradley's incompetent at doing the score sheet correctly.
Bradley's just incompetent, full stop.
Thanks for the support, guys.
Ireland on their 10-metre line of their own territory. Getting on the back foot here by the All Blacks. They've come out of their shell in this last sort of 5 minutes and finally are stringing together something good after a long half of errors and misfortune. Trying to work a penalty is Josh van der Vlier, but can't.
Balls up, balls up.
Oh, it came back down.
That's good to see that the ball came back down and did not cross the horizontal plane of touch. Of about 100 metres, would you say?
Yeah.
120.
Okay, 120 metres. And that'd be a superb kick. They've got an overlap on the left-hand side. Barrett off to Sabia. Sabia makes a break, but it's a
Good
touch.
tackle.
Saves Luke Pearce of England.
That was a brilliant tackle. Saved a try.
Brilliant
That was
stuff.
Brilliant. Oh, the bus. Look at him.
The bus was stopped by Big Andrew Trimble.
He's just rolling now. Rolling.
A man who
Rolling.
doesn't play his rugby in Ireland, Andrew Trimble.
Where does he play?
He plays overseas.
Whereabouts?
I'm not sure. I didn't research that.
I'll have a look. I'll get out.
98 kgs of him. The big man, 188 metres. He's a silent assassin.
Oh, what a play.
He's a silent assassin. Here we go. The All
He
Blacks
plays for
back.
Ulster.
Oh, does he? I thought he played for Ulster, but it didn't say it on their team sheet.
Well, Jack, I'd just like to answer Jack's question. I think it's a bit of both. The All Blacks have been playing mightily shit and Ireland have been playing out of their skins.
Yeah, brilliant. But the All Blacks now have an opportunity 10 metres out on the far side. Try!
It's a try!
Into the
Try to the All Blacks!
And well, the game is well and truly on now. Ireland fans in despair. All Blacks fans in the air. And well, are we going to the TMO? I think we are. Time is off. Ben Smith. Well, how fast can the All Blacks come back from it? Rowan Kitt, the TMO comes back. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one for Ben Smith's fortune.
Or have they given it?
TMO is
No, they haven't.
pending.
Rowan
But
Kidd.
this would make the score 10 points the difference kick to come. If he gets that Bowden Barrett, it'd bring it back to an
Gets a
8-point
kick.
deficit.
Bowden Barrett can you kick
The All Blacks are on halfway. They've got one television angle here.
Try.
Oh.
It looks try.
I'm calling try. Look, okay. See, okay, I'll take this. If you look here, I've got it on the monitor. See, in the air, ball's down, touches the ground there, hits the line.
What about
I'm
his
calling
back
try.
foot?
Back foot. You can see it. I don't think it's a problem.
You
It's
gotta
not.
say,
I think it's up.
to be quite honest, the way lately they've been doing it has been changed from the olden way of inconclusive. But now to say it's not clear and obvious that he's out. And it
Yes.
isn't clear and obvious that he's out. I might see Matthew Raynell's hand in the air here to award a try. He does so.
Try.
And the All Blacks
Try to the All
surge into a comeback that looked unlikely, improbable. But now, after being down by 22 points, they now have an opportunity to bring it back to only 8.
Yeah, it's going to be a 10-point deficit at the moment. Oh. They just moved him.
Yeah, right now. Can't trick a Frenchman.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I think you can.
Bradley, time.
Bradley time.
Holy shit. Father Time, if you're listening to this one, please visit Bradley in his dreams tonight.
That sounds really, really creepy.
Only creepy if you make it creepy, Ben.
Fair enough.
A metre out from touch, which is probably giving him half an inch.
Half an
Don't
inch?
you reckon?
Half an inch of what?
Grass. I think he's cheeky here, Bowden Barrett, but I don't think it'll probably make a difference. Not the greatest of kicks.
Oh, he's got it!
My goodness gracious! Did you see the speed of Luke Pearce? The touch judge. The team. He was under that post like a bat out of hell.
He was off like a dog with cascades around its collar.
New Zealand, 22. Look at that. The most ugliest of kicks. Not the greatest of kicks. But he got it over the nonetheless. What a beautiful, beautiful run of play by the All Blacks. And well, now they're back to only 2 scores of difference. It is game on here in Chicago.
Oh no!
New Zealand lose the ball from the kickoff, but Rynell says something. And it looks like Tyke Furlong is coming on. And Finlay Beelam's coming on. And Tyke Furlong, the Leinster man, his
Obstruction.
night, or his afternoon rather, is ended as the bench is looking to be cleared very shortly. Yeah, good call by the referee. Very good call. 2 players ahead of the catcher. It's something that's missed too often. But it was a good call there. And Johnny Sexton, well, has an opportunity after he gets the cramp out of him. Yeah, good call. Very good call.
Ooh,
There's 3 players around.
it's probably the All Black fan in me, but I think that was kind of pedantic.
Well, you've got 2 players blocking a jumper. So you've got no...
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying it's the All Black fan in me.
Conor Murray deciding to take this
I
kick.
thought that was a penalty for the
That's
All
not
Blacks.
Jonathan Sexton. See how quickly they got rid of that?
Well, Conor Murray has an opportunity to bring his personal tally to 7 in this match after his try in the first half.
Jake, 5 plus 3 isn't 7.
8 has 8. I thought it was a conversion because I was talking about a try. Apologies. Look at that picturesque scene there. It's Soldier Field. Murray puts it up. Is it through the sticks? Assistant
Through the
referees
sticks.
say yes. Ireland 33, New Zealand 22.
So that's an 11-point deficit.
It's going to be a tight finish.
It's gonna be tighter than something that's tight.
Hang on to your coffees, ladies and gentlemen, whether you be in the morning or in the night, to stay awake over in the UK.
It's going to be tighter than a size 4 sausage in a size 2 casing.
Boom. There we go. Toi Pilotu comes off for probably a Savia.
Yes, Adi Sevilla's there. He's made the first tackle.
The Pineapple is on the field. Ireland looking to strengthen this lead.
Who is a pineapple that's under the sea? Adi Sevilla.
Murray holding it at the back. They're inside their territory, the Irish. But only 8 metres or so. Box kick.
That's a good
And that's
kick.
a good... Brilliant
he's got it.
catch by Simon Zebo. Leapt into the Chicago air and retained the ball. Now, here is some attack here from Ireland.
He was off
McGrath.
his feet. He was off his feet.
He's over top. He's holding on.
Stolen by the All Blacks, and that's beautiful play. Now they're on the back foot. Ireland, such a shift, a contrast in play in only 10 seconds. Barrett crawling along the ground. Kane lost 4 to the All Blacks. I need to go to the toilet to empty the urine tank because my goodness, I'm getting a bit nervous here.
It's just...
It's a
Rob
maul.
Carney.
It's a maul.
It's a maul and no advantage.
Oh.
For the knock on. Raynell remembers. We're surging into the last 19 minutes. Well, this is where the All Blacks get good. Remember?
This is a riveting game. It is riveting. It's like just
Time is off.
rivets.
No, it's not.
It's like something you use to put things together. It's riveting. It's when you put the sheet together and you put these things together, you're riveting. That's what this game is. It's riveting.
Just to the listeners, I'm crossing my legs, very, very, very sort of, really need to go to the toilet. Time is off.
No, yes it is.
It's
not off. You've said it twice and it's not off.
No, it's not. Sorry, I do apologise. However, Simon Zebo is down and they've got another...
It is off again.
Yeah, now it is off. It is off. Simon Zebo back to his feet. And I am going to go to the toilet for the second time today. I've drunken 2 big glasses of Coke. Jack McGrath comes off.
Sponsored by water.
Sponsored by water. Thank you. No Conan's in. Okay. Can I cut? Do you want to lead the commentary bit?
Yeah, I've got this. Okay, I don't have the team sheet or anything. So here, I don't need it. It's okay. The Irish halfback's about to feed the scrum. Taps on the back. He's gone to Murray. Murray Jakes just said as he walks. That's Murray. Conor Murray got the kick. It's at the back of the scrum. 9 to 10. No, it's 22 to something. It's a ruck. It's a ruck. Ball's passed out. Back inside, and it's hit up by the Irish player. And it's a turnover. They've knocked it on. They've turned it over. The All Blacks go. The All Blacks have space. The All Blacks have space. Go, Cronin! Tony, knocked on. What was that not a knock on? How is that not a knock on? So I think we're going to bring it all the way back.
No, they've got it, Ben. They've got it.
They've got it?
They've got the knock on.
And the All Blacks will have a scrum at the 22. The All Blacks will have a scrum on the 22 and 5. Just.
Oh, what's happened here?
What's going on here, Bradley? Let us know.
Time is off. No, it's not.
Oh, the communications have broken down. They've had a breakdown of communications. Jake, now that I've heard you come back, you know, All Blacks. After the scrum, the Irish knocked it on. All Blacks knocked it on, got into space. Cruden toes it ahead, and the Irish team have knocked it on. So we're going to have a scrum at the 22.
Well, thank you for the catch up. 33 plays 22. Soldier Field, Chicago, historic occasion. Maybe a little bit more historic if the Irish win the match. Second half possession. Wow, how about that for a shift? 61% of the ball has been in favour of New Zealand. Such a contrast. At one point in the first half, it was 75% to the Irish. Do you think it may be, somewhat of the end? Do you think the end is probably cursed down that end of the field?
Ireland have to score more points at this point to beat the All Blacks.
They do. I 100% agree.
Sorry to completely ignore your question.
That's right.
But I think
that's right. I 100% agree. The last 15 minutes or 17 minutes, as we see now, is the most crucial for the All Blacks and Ireland. It's where the All Blacks really come out of their shell. Perenara goes right after Liam Squire into the 22 now. All Blacks, you can see them edging closer to the line and edging closer to a historic win and stealing it yet again. Dane Coles taken down. 15 metres out, you'd say. Fifth phase comes up. Dane Coles to play halfback, and he finds a gap with Speed Smith!
Big Smith! Try! Big Smith!
In fact, it was Scott Barrett!
Scott Barrett! Try on debut!
Well, you look back at the legends of All Black Rugby who have scored on their debut, the likes of Tana Umaga, of Dan Carter. We
Sam Whitelock.
See a star in the making.
Sam Whitelock scored 2 on debut. So did George Whitelock scored 1 on debut.
George Whitelock did in Christchurch against England.
And then Sam Whitelock scored 2 on debut against Ireland.
I tell you what, also Richard Kahui did. The big man himself, Cux Kahui. I do apologise for getting that name wrong, but Scott Barrett puts the All Black faithful into absolute hysterics here, where they are loving it, and his brother to convert a possible extra 2 points. 27 plays 33. The All Blacks look to strengthen this and bring it closer. About 5 metres in from the 15-metre line. Barrett looks forward, puts it up. Flags go up as well. Ireland 33, New Zealand 29. The All Blacks are now within striking distance of a try, and they are ahead for the first time in the match. Second time in the match, I apologise.
Oh, okay. Jake, do you have a defibrillator on you?
No, but I know where to get one.
Good. Do you know how to use one?
No.
Don't worry, they tell you how to do it. I learned how to
Okay.
do this the other day.
Okay. 65 minutes. We have 15 to play. The All Blacks have the ball inside their 22.
Piranama box kicks. I can't even speak, I'm that excited. Piranara.
It's TJ Piranara, Ben.
Yes, but I wanted to say his last name because I couldn't be asked saying TJ.
Murray decides to
That's out.
play the
That's a
territory
kick
game
and a
and
half.
beautiful kick.
He can't quick throw it.
Yes, he can. Didn't touch him.
Yeah, did it bounce off his back?
No, it didn't. It bounced off the
That's the
wall.
hoardings, mate. Ben Whitehouse puts his flag up. 22. Gary Ringrose is up. Joey Carberry, is on. And Rob Carney, we see on the screen. New Zealand take it down. Artie Savia looking for an exit play. They look to have some structure. And Piranara, box kick, not the greatest, but some pressure wanting to put on.
Oh,
And
well
beautiful
done.
tackle.
Well
by
done.
Ben Smith puts Connor Murray into touch.
You can play.
And there's players there, and that's a wrong call by the match officials.
No,
But
it's the
now
right call because
the All Blacks look to put some pressure on. Lost ball severe. There was multiple players from both teams in that.
Yeah,
but cannot-
bad call.
What's that?
Bad call.
You can't say that there was about 5 from Ireland and 5 from New Zealand in the same
true.
area in the vicinity, and Raynell says play on. Nonetheless, the All Blacks lose the ball forward 50 metres upfield, and Ireland have another opportunity to slow the game down. But how crucial is it, Brad Richardson, for them to score pretty soon and put that buffer back up to over 7 points?
Well, they need a penalty at least.
What would
Or a
that
drop
make it?
goal.
What would that make it?
36, but they'll be up by 7.
Yeah, well, you cast your eye back, 2013. A draw. It's not what they want, the Irish. They want their first win. I remember in 2012, New Zealand nearly lost. Dan Carter drop kick in Christchurch to save the All Blacks. The next week, 60 points to 0 in Hamilton, the biggest ever score from New Zealand to Ireland. And that was a bit of a disappointment. They weren't too confident. I was at their captain's run for that match.
Yes,
and
and
they weren't confident. Brian O'Driscoll was not confident for that match. So this is their best opportunity, their first game, their best opportunity to win a match. You can't see it happening at the Aviva, even though it is more of a geographical home crowd. But nonetheless, we look to the last 12 minutes of the match. Murray off to Trimble. In fact, there was Heasler.
Turnover almost. No.
Hey Jake, you never know that. Maybe there are a lot of Irish people in America, or people who are part Irish who want to support Ireland because their national team sucks at rugby.
Truth. Brad, you want to comment on that?
Yes, well, I've been told it is a very Irish crowd. Big tackle knocked on by the All Blacks almost. Surely there was a knock on in that.
No, backwards play on.
The All Blacks have it, and they have it the arm out as well for a penalty. Raynell says, taking the play without the ball. And
This ref is having a shocker.
I did say before we
Boom,
ended the first half, I said we were in for a cracker of a second. And
What was
that's
the
we've
penalty
seen.
for?
Taking the play without the ball.
Well, who got taken without the ball?
Barrett.
Well, I didn't see anything.
Good kick
It was.
by the All Blacks, and everyone loves it because it was caught in the crowd.
You're going to throw it
brilliant
back,
to
mate.
see.
I remember when I went to my first ever rugby match, I asked, if you catch the ball, do you get to keep it?
What
No, you
was your
don't.
first rugby match, Ben Brownlee?
It was Waikato versus, I want to say Tasman.
Mine was Waikato versus Wellington.
I want to say Tasman. It was a few years ago. I know my second was probably counted.
Oh, slip to the back, but play on. Not too legal, but it was disguised since he ran off was Sam Cane, so not clear and obvious. The All Blacks looked at
Almost
now
out.
some
Second.
attack. Lost forward by the All Blacks. The Irish have the advantage. Liam Squire is head down to dirt. Is it Squire? No, it's not. It's someone with an All Black jersey.
So that narrows it down to 15 players.
Boom. Up into the skies of
22.
Chicago yet again.
No, because we
Finds
know what
Julian
15
Savia. He returns it. It's a game of force back.
What a
Murray,
kick!
and he marks the ball. In fact, it was the replacement Joey Carberry.
Good play. Killed some
And
more
down
time.
is George Moala. They're down in their numbers, and well, the only back to come on is Aaron Cruden rather. So we are likely to see a bit of a shift, possibly Bowden Barrett moving to the midfield.
Aaron Cruden's
Possibly
on the field, though.
Fekitoa. Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. He is.
Oh, who for?
I didn't see that.
Bloody Nora. Has time been stopped?
It's
I
not
can't
Julian
quite
Savia.
tell.
Waisaki Naholo, I'm going to guess. Because Julian Savia's still on. Ben Smith's still on.
Yeah,
George
we're
Moala's
expected
still on.
to see a little bit of a change shortly. 9.5 minutes to play. Time has stopped. And
What are they-
huddles commence. The waters are shifted on.
Waters.
As there is no, there's not. I thought there was a streaker, but no. Do apologise, Ben Brownlee. Look at this scenery. What's it like down there in the
cold.
middle of these two teams?
It's kind of cold, to be fair. It's the weather's a little bit windy and it's a bit chilly, a bit icy. It's a bit cold. It's yeah.
What's he? Oh, what? What's wrong with him? Bloody pussy, I say.
Moala's down. And
Jake, you're currently suffering an injury. What's it like to have an injury?
yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It doesn't feel very nice at all, and not the greatest when you get mocked. However, you just got to be the bigger person. George Moala
Oh, it might be his finger that's dislocated.
coming off.
No, if it was a dislocated finger, I feel like they would have popped it back in on the field.
Yeah.
Could be broken.
The way that they're holding this, I learned at the first aid course. That is how you should treat a broken arm or something.
Cody Taylor comes on. It looks like there's a bit of a shuffle. Because why is Cody Taylor on and Dane Cole's on as well?
Well, can either of them play prop?
And Office Tuangafasi. So,
He's 17, so he's
and Dane...
maybe he's a prop.
Have they got three hookers on the field?
No, they've got two hookers on the field
Well, can Cody Taylor play prop?
and three...
No, they're two props.
And, oh my god, this is a bit strange. They've got Farmawina, Office Tuangafasi, Cody Taylor, and Dane Cole's on. They've got four front rows
So maybe
on.
one of them's playing loose forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Must be.
Ah, that would make sense. Someone's playing
Dummy
loose
off
forward.
the base of the maul. Sorry about that, Ben. But
So-
yes, it does make sense.
Someone's playing loose forward, and then maybe one of the loose forwards has gone to the backs.
Yes, truth. Injuries all over the place. The All Blacks have probably not trained for four front rowers on
He's
the
knocked
field.
it on.
Knock on! And Ireland have yet another chance to slow the ball down.
Oh, this is just so. This game has been going on for ages.
8.5 minutes to go. Ireland 33. New Zealand 29 as you see on your scoreboard.
It's just. Oh,
Oh, you beauty. You beauty.
it's just. It's
It'll be interesting to see who's playing where. Cody Taylor's playing loose forward.
So Cody Taylor's shifted to the
Has Sam
number
Cane
6
gone to the
position.
backs? I mean, has Kieran Reid's gone to lock?
So this is not something you see
Scott Barrett's in
often
the,
either. Scott Barrett's gone to the backs. Strange.
maybe he's playing outside his brother.
Well, that'd be strange. No, you'd probably assume someone on the wing.
Would you?
Yeah, you'd have to.
True. But is Julian Savia good enough to play in the centres?
No, but it wouldn't be severe. Oh, nearly missed by Barrett. Savia, they link up now. They find some form of personnel, the All Blacks. They were on the back foot, but now they look to string something together. Reed.
Adi Savia's on the wing.
Right.
I think.
It's
You
a
can see him out
logistical
there?
nightmare
He's got
here.
He's all the way over there. He's on the wing.
You can see he's got strapping on his leg.
Was Scott
That's
Barrett
playing.
still on the field?
Yeah, he must be playing lock as well.
Perenara after Cruden, after Feki Toa, and he finds Barrett. Bowden Barrett, that is. Perenara.
See, there's
Smith.
Scott Barrett right there.
Cruden takes it down. Perenara again. 7 minutes to go. The Irish haven't scored in a long time. Perenara.
Scott Barrett is actually a lock.
After
I'm
Cody
pretty sure.
Taylor, he finds Squire
Forward.
forward pass.
I'm pretty sure Scott Barrett is actually a lock.
Just a
Quite
question: is this a proper forward pass signal?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the best way to do it. Not. How do you do yours, Ben?
Mine is more like.
Mine's a.
Or
Jake, what's yours?
Jake, what's your full pass signal?
Like this. Yeah.
Ah,
see?
yeah, I see.
Yeah.
My favourite. Well, there's some that are terrible. I mean, Bradley, have you ever seen a full pass signal like this?
Who does that?
Oh, some people. I won't name names.
Who?
I won't name names.
Tell me after the broadcast.
Well, Heaslip about to do something. The wind battering us all here at Soldier Field. The Irish. Time has stopped. Randy.
Why does I keep calling time off?
Sean Cronin comes on. Rory Best, the captain, comes off. So you'd assume the captaincy shifts to the number 8, Jamie Heaslip. Join us next weekend, All Blacks versus Italy. And then following that, Ireland versus the All Blacks. And following that, France versus the All Blacks in succession of Sundays for us in New Zealand. But for other parts of the world, it may be the day before.
Sure.
Conor Murray popped is Finlay Beelum in the scrum. Not often you see
good
that.
ball.
Good ball, Simon Zebo. Chips and chases. It's a foot race between him and Adi Savia. Taken out. A penalty possibly. No, taken back.
Taken back.
Beautiful from the Irish. And they'll have a scrum. 5 metres out from the line, the Irish. That is pressure. And pressure needed in this last 5.5 minutes of the match. Beautiful ball to Simon Zebo, and then the thinking of chipping it through. It was Feki Toa who needed to scramble. And then Adi Savia's brother, I was about to say Adi Savia, but I saved it by saying Julian could not combat the 3 or 4 defenders of the Irish. 5 to go. The Irish possibly looking to their first win against the All Blacks. 8 turnovers conceded by the Irish and 14 by New Zealand. I tell you what, you haven't seen this sort of rugby by Ireland in a long time. You haven't also seen this sort of rugby by the All Blacks. Attack is needed here. Heaslip goes for a cut ball. Try to the Irish! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's the game.
3.5 minutes to play, and the Irish have scored through Robbie Henshaw.
What a match!
Ireland are going for their first test win against the All Blacks. Oh!
Holy Jesus!
Come on! Come on! Oh! Robbie Henshaw!
They don't lose from here. There's no way they can lose.
Yes, there is a way.
They have to kick off.
They have to kick off.
4 minutes to go.
Holy shit.
So they're losing by 9.
38 points to 29. Here we go. Joey Carberry to kick. This conversion. We've had 3 different place kickers in this match. Come on, Ireland. Here we go. Puts it up. Puts it through the
It's
sticks.
over. It's through.
Pearson Whitehouse say it's over. Ireland 40, New Zealand 29, and we have 3.5 minutes to play.
They're going to kick off really quick, I'm assuming. Oh, this is just so tight.
Oh, the All Blacks have to score as soon as they possibly can. Because they have to score 2 tries.
They do.
They have to. There's no doubt about it. But the Irish,
not gonna do it.
They need to hold on to the pill for at least another 2 minutes. They can forget about the other minute because they have to score twice to the All Blacks. Here we go. Puts it up. They're going to back their defence here, the Irish. Backing their defence all the way. They've been so impenetrable throughout the match. Apart from this last sort of 10 minutes of play where the All Blacks really dominated. But the Irish, this is their game to take. A loose ball. The All Blacks have. It's inside their own 22.
What are they
inside their
doing?
own territory. Perenara. They need to link this attack together. Artie Savia. Taken down. Perenara. We are writing the history
knock
of
it
the
on.
lost
Oh my God.
game.
That's it.
Penalty to the All. This is beautiful. This is a few red screwdrivers in the crowd. Good to see the local talent of Chicago showing up to watch Ireland win. I said it. Bradley Richardson.
I called this.
I said that Ireland would win this game. I called it before we started and you laughed. But you also did laugh at the fact that USA would win against the Māori All Blacks. Ladies and gentlemen, for you listening right now, All Blacks are down 29 points to 40 with 1.5 minutes to go if we get that right on the clock.
I can't even bear.
Joey Carberry
That's
is
the
about
game.
to very, very well put another 3 points onto the tally through way of the penalty. Joey Carberry slowing this game down as much as he can, but the All Blacks are about to concede their first defeat since the Wallabies back in 2015. Puts it up.
He's
And
missed.
away.
He's missed.
1 minute to go on the dot.
He's missed.
There's no way the All Blacks lose.
They can't win this game, New Zealand, unless a miracle happens. Advantage to the All Blacks, and they'll get a scrum. They can't do it.
It's over.
They're 11 points down, and they are 40 seconds away from this end of the game. Well, the luck of the Irish has come together. I said at the start of the match, Ben Brownlee, that the end of the rainbow may be Chicago.
I think it is.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to put my Ronan O'Gara jersey on that he gave me in the captain's run. I'm going to
still
sleep
fit.
in it for nights. I'm going to go to Billy Mulligan's in Hamilton. I'm going to drink Guinness. I'm going to have a party because the Irish are about to win their first match. On the 29th occasion of the meeting of these teams.
That's the game.
We go into
They've
the
done
last
it.
80 minutes and to red zone on the clock. Penalty to the Irish! I've jumped the walker and I'm on Team Ireland. Ireland win it. Their first ever win against the All Blacks. They need to kick it into touch. Absolutely jubilant are the Irish here today. 40 points to 29. Sean Cronin has had many attacks at this All Black team. It's into touch. It's full time. It's history here at Chicago at Soldier Field. You see it on your screen. 40 points to 29. I'm proud to be an Irishman. I'm proud to be an O'Flaherty. Ben Brownlee, your thoughts on the match?
What a test match. What a test match. That was an amazing test match.
The All Blacks were just shit.
Oh. Well, we go to our final thoughts before we wrap up this match. Bradley Richardson, I'll go to you first.
Yeah, I
your
don't
last thoughts on the game today.
Well, I don't have many thoughts on the match. I thought the All Blacks played shit. Irish didn't really do anything great. They just capitalised on the All Blacks shit play.
Ben Brownlee, final thoughts on this match before we head off.
Ireland deserved it. Ireland deserved it. Well done, Ireland. I'm saying you played well. The ref probably wasn't the best, but you won.
Ireland win their first match on their 29th shot at trying to win. They win by 11 points today, but join us next week for Italy versus the All Blacks in New Zealand time. We start our coverage at 2:15 a.m. from Rome in Italy. It'll be interesting to see how they can string it together, but it's Ireland's day today. The luck of the Irish has come together. Someone's holding an Italy flag in the grandstand. I'm lost for words, but what I can tell you, the end of the rainbow is at Soldier Field. It's full time on a historic occasion. Ireland's day today. Ireland 40, New Zealand 29.